The fact that we got a Venom trilogy before Blade in the MCU is crazy. That movie is really never coming out, is it? What a time to be alive. But hey, at least we got Venom: The Last Dance. Oh boy. So Venom: The Last Dance is the third installment into what is now the Venom trilogy, I guess. The film is directed by Kelly Marcel and it stars Tom Hardy, Juno Temple, and Chiwetel Ejiofor. Eddie Brock and Venom must make a devastating decision as they are pursued by symbiote monster hunter Look, man, I forgot what they were called, and at this point, I really don't care. Guys, I will be honest, Venom: The Last Dance is not a good movie. When I saw the first Venom movie back in 2018, I thought it was flat out terrible. I thought it was, at the time, one of the worst comic book movies ever made. But as time went on, I grew to appreciate that movie way, way more. And overall, I would give it a 6 out of 10. It's not that bad of a movie. Now, as far as Let There Be Carnage, that shit was terrible, and there is nothing nobody can say that will convince me otherwise. How do you nerf Carnage to this level? Like, it's almost incredible. And here we are now with Venom: The Last Dance, and although it is not better than the first one, it is better than the second one. But then again, that's not saying much. Before I talk about why Venom 3 is terrible, let's start with the good. The best thing in this entire trilogy has been Tom Hardy's performance as Eddie Brock and his chemistry with Venom. Everything from the constant back and forth banter to the literal bromance has been the highlight of this entire trilogy. And you know what's crazy? The constant back and forth banter never came across as annoying. I never got tired of it, I never got bored of it, and in this movie, they never overdid it with the constant banter. So if you enjoyed their chemistry in the first two Venoms, you will certainly enjoy it in The Last Dance. I can't lie, that final fight scene with Venom and the other symbiotes versus the symbiote hunters, that shit was epic, let's be honest here. If I wasn't so harsh on these Venom movies, I would argue that finale fight damn near saved this movie. Overall, pretty cool symbiote action scenes, and I think a lot of people will be satisfied. Also, there is a surprisingly heartfelt moment between Venom and Eddie, which I did not expect in a movie like this. Did it work for me? Yes. Did I cry? No, but I saw people crying, and hey, I guess these Venom movies mean a lot to people. That's all I've got for the good. And now on to the bad, because boy howdy, there is a lot. Let me start by saying this story was so undercooked. This movie had so many plot holes to the point at which I questioned, how did this get greenlit in the first place? This movie wanted to retcon the No Way Home post-credit scene, have the movie revolve around Eddie and Venom's story, introduce Noel, introduce the other symbiotes, introduce the other side characters and their motives, and also give Eddie Brock and Venom a proper goodbye. And did any of these things come together smoothly? Fuck no. Again, the story was so undercooked. In fact, nothing was cooked. It's like they tried to cook a sirloin steak in an easy bake oven. Like, what are we doing? I didn't care for none of the supporting characters. I didn't care for their stories. I didn't care for their motives. To me, it felt like they were kind of just there. Like, I feel like anybody could have played these roles. But I was the most disappointed with the wasted potential of Rhys Ifans and Chiwetel Ejiofor. I thought the movie was going to do way more with these two characters, but no, they didn't. Rhys Ifans plays Dr. Connors in Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man universe. And Chiwetel Ejiofor, he's literally in the main MCU universe. I thought this movie was going to tie into the multiverse somehow, some way, but no. Good acting all around, but I just did not care for the characters. I'm sorry. And you can tell this movie had a lot of cuts because there were so many awkward moments where the movie just suddenly cuts to another scene. Like, there could be a moment between Eddie Brock and Rhys Ifans' character. They're talking, joking around, and then there's like this awkward long silence, and then boom, it cuts to the next scene so abruptly. Clearly, there are some scenes that were supposed to be there, but hey, I guess we'll never know. And can I just say, what was the point of introducing Noel? When I saw Noel was in the movie, I knew for a fact he was not getting out that chair. And to literally no one's surprise, he did not get up out that chair. Bro literally sat there monologuing and grunting the entire time. I do like Andy Serkis' voice for the character, but honestly, with Noel, it's giving Big Snoke vibes, and if you've seen The Last Jedi, you know. There is one thing I want to talk about with Noel, but I can't because of spoilers, but it really goes back to how inconsistent the story is in this movie. Just know it involves Noel, the Key, and Venom. If you've seen the movie, you know exactly what I mean. But in the end, y'all, Venom 3 was not a great experience. It has its moments, sure, but I think overall the Venom movies are just not for me. If you enjoyed the first two, I think you'll enjoy this one, but again, for me, I'm good off this. After Kraven the Hunter, kill this universe, Sony. Forever. So, plugging Venom: The Last Dance. into the rank system, I am placing this one into the negative zone. But yeah, y'all, that is pretty much my review for Venom: The Last Dance. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys thought about the film. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you excited for Kraven the Hunter? I have no faith in that movie. But whatever you thought, let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, guys, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you all in the next one.